Welcome back to my channel. Won't be a long intro because I do not have a way to record in my car. I don't have a location that I can put my phone, but I had to come to a doctor's appointment. I had to do an update on all of my IUD stuff. It's been 6 weeks and I don't know what they're going to tell me because I don't think it's actually working. So we're going to have to wait and see. But I decided to start ACOTAR as an audiobook, and I'm only like on the 4th chapter and I'm listening at 1.5 speed. And these sisters, Nesta and Elaine, are driving me insane. Like, I could see myself a lot in Feyre. Like, you need to get something done, do it. Don't make everybody else do it. Like, pull your weight. And they are not pulling their weight. Oh, my car just turned off. But they're not pulling their weight, like, at all. So I'm just, like, so frustrated. Like, they're so annoying. Like, I understand you grew up with money, but you have been poor probably longer than you've had money. So get over it. And then the whole marriage thing, like, it's so annoying. Like, I am so irritated. So I do want to continue on reading that. I really wanted to have a book to crochet to. And I thought, you know what? It's time, because like I've been doing YouTube videos, but sometimes I don't want to watch YouTube. So, and I've been wanting to do an audiobook, and I have ACOTAR at home, but that's the only one of the books that I have. So I decided to start it on the way up, and now I'm like 40 minutes early to my appointment. I do not like being late anywhere. I always get early. Always am early. So I'm at my doctor's appointment early. I'm literally sitting in the shade. I have my window down. It's kind of nice, the air, everything. So I did bring the Robin on the Oak Throne. I brought it with me to read while I sit here, but I also do have the Forbidden Dragon King on my phone. So if I want to read that, I can. I did read this morning up to like 41% of the book, and it's getting good. Like, oh my God, the pining and everything is just so good. But like right now it's more of just like the romance. Like, you're getting a hint of the fantasy, but it's not like really describing the war very much. It's mainly just like the bonding type of situation, but it's good. I really like that whenever their bonds are formed, like a mark appears on their wrist. So she formed a bond with the wolf guy. He immediately broke the bond, and you had to push the marks together and say, I break the bond, or whatever it's called. And then she formed another bond with somebody else, and it's like a little snowflake. I'm like, oh my God, that is so cool. So I'm really liking that, and I do want to continue on, but I think right now I'm going to read The Robin on the Oak Throne while I sit here and wait for my appointment time. So let's get to it. Okay, so I just finished my doctor's appointment. Everything's fine. They just had to check some stuff. But I now need to go to the supply house for my mom. My mom needs a few things for work. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to go home. But I did read like 2 chapters or 3 chapters in The Robin on the Oak Throne when I was waiting out here. And then I did read up to 48%. So I read like almost 7% while I was inside. So it's good. It's getting really good. I really like the banter. The banter is just really good. I really like it. They're really just going at it, man. And there's been some sexy stuff, but nothing like too crazy. So I do really like it. It's really good. It's really keeping my interest, and I do want to continue reading. But first, I gotta drive to my mom's supply house. Okay, so it's the next day. I was really planning on doing an update when I got home, but I think because yesterday was just like such a busy day because I went to my doctor's appointment, and when I got home, I immediately had to pick up my son and immediately go to the school and pick up my daughter. Like I didn't really have much time to like decompress. And so when I got home, I got into cleaning mode, and I didn't even have my audiobook because one of my kids wanted my phone and one wanted my tablet. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to let you guys, because they were sitting, and I was like, I need you guys to sit so I can get things done. So I never did a check-in. And like last night, I think I read 2 or 3 more chapters of The Forbidden Dragon King. I do have to say, I'm like confused. I'm getting very confused. I don't know what the plot is. Like I don't know. I don't know if it's just supposed to be like a romance, like, and it's just in a fantasy world. I don't know what we're doing. I don't understand. Like it's literally just them trying to survive in this kingdom, and like no bonds are being really formed. Nothing is really happening. I don't know what's going on. I was reading this morning and I'm at 67% of the way through, and I'm just still like, what are we supposed to be doing? Like, are we supposed to be getting rid of his uncle? Are we supposed to be getting out of the kingdom? Are we trying to for sure form bonds? Like, what are we exactly doing? I don't know what's going on. The banter's still good. And like there's some fighting, but not a lot. Um, there's not a lot of romance. It's really just banter at this point, and I don't know what's going on. Um, I have been reading, and all I can think is I'm just confused. I I don't know. I'm liking it, but I'm not in love with it. And I really thought I would be like in love with it by this point, that I wouldn't want to put it down. But I don't think what helps too is that the chapters are really, really long. So it just feels like I'm in a chapter forever. And one chapter is one scene. So it explains like where they are and kind of like the situation a little bit. And then like I don't know how to explain it. And then it has like next is like by Freya's point of view, and it's just of them talking, her with Dare talking to Aurelius in his office, and that chapter only has that scene, but it's really long. I don't know. I've never read a book that was like that, so it's been interesting. It's just I'm confused as to what we're trying to accomplish. I don't know. I feel like the plot's been a little bit lost. But I'm really hoping soon we understand what we're trying to do. I don't know if it's mainly supposed to just be the romance and there isn't really supposed to be a plot. It's just them trying to form the bonds and they're just in this magical world. I don't know. So we'll just see. But yesterday I read literally 13 pages of Robin on the Oak Throne. I took it with me. I read it in the car for a little bit before my doctor's appointment, and that was it. That was all I read. I never picked it up again yesterday. I just couldn't do it. I think I was just very overwhelmed yesterday, very overstimulated, like picking up a book, like even an audiobook, it just wasn't going to work. But I really want to continue this. I really want to finish it, but I'm at like 50%. There's no way I'm going to finish it today. I might have to finish it this weekend, but I don't know. I really want to hunker down and read it, but I'm having such a hard time focusing to just sit and read. I'm going to try. I think it's mainly because of The Forbidden Dragon King. Like when I'm reading this, I'm still thinking like in my mind, what is the plot of that other book? Like I keep thinking about it. So I really need to just hunker down and finish this. But I do have an update about the audiobook. So I started Akatar by Sarah J. Maas, which mind you, I've read Throne of Glass by her and I've read the first 2 books of Crescent City. And I knew I had to stop because Rhysand is in the 3rd book. He's mentioned at the end of the 2nd one, and I've never read these. So I thought, you know what? I have my Libby. I've never used it before, ever. I've never used Libby before. And I really do want to get into audiobooks more, especially since I'm having to do a lot of doctor's appointments in another town, and it's like a 45 to an hour drive. So I'm like, I need something, and I'm by myself. So I might as well pick up that guitar. And this is the only one of the series that I have physical. I do want to get the rest, but mind you, I'm on a book buying ban, and also they can be pretty expensive. And I was waiting for them to go on sale on Amazon, and they haven't. And I do like actually this edition. It's just very plain. I like the very plain. I sometimes when they make them too pretty, it just becomes a little too much. Like this is perfect for me because there's not like the embossing, none of that. Like sometimes it could become too much. So I do like that they're more plain. But so I was listening to it yesterday in the car. And so like on the way up, like right when I dropped off my son, I immediately turned it on, read it up. I listened to it when I went to the supply house for my mom. I also read it when I was eating my lunch at Farmer Boys in the car, and then I read it on the way home. And then once I got my son, I didn't listen to it anymore because also I didn't know what was going to be said because I haven't read this. So when I got home, I got my book and I was like, hey, I wanted to see how far in I am. I'm on page 100. Like I read technically 100 pages yesterday, and I'm pretty proud of that. I'm like, that's not bad. And it said I read for like 4 hours. I read for like 45 minutes up, and then technically like 40 minutes in there, and then on the way back. But I have it at 1.5 times speed because I'm not used to audiobooks, so I don't have it very fast. But 1.5 speed seems to be my sweet spot. But it's getting good. I've gotten to where her sisters just suck. Her sisters suck. Her dad sucks. I don't like her family at all. Tamlin is telling her like she can do whatever she wants, but yet she can't like go outside. And he's having to try to teach her about the world. Like there was the bog, and then there's the puka and everything like that. Like it's almost like he like expects her to know these things, but I'm like, dude, you live in a different world. Like you've got to explain to her like what it is, not just treat her like she's stupid. Anyways, it's good. I like it. I can honestly say, because I know she's not with Tamlin. I know Rhysand comes in at some point, but I don't know when. And I know Tamlin and her are not endgame. I know they're not. But like right now, I'm like, oh, I mean, like it's not bad. Like they're kind of like into each other, but like I want to know where he goes wrong. I want to know when everything shifts to where everybody just hates him. That's why I really want to read this, because I want to know why everybody hates him, because that I want to be in the know. So yeah, that's what I've been reading. So technically, I mean, yesterday I did read a lot of pages, but it just felt like I wasn't getting anywhere yesterday. But I read a lot of pages yesterday. I read like 200 and some pages. I'm like, that's not bad. But I think if I didn't start that audiobook yesterday, I would have read maybe 90, like, or 100. I wouldn't have read as much. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like, comment, subscribe down below, and I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye!